Mr. and Mrs. Babcock, San Francisco PD. I'm Captain Stottlemeyer. Were you folks going somewhere?
We're just getting away for the weekend.
Yes, we have a house at the beach.
Well, I'm glad we caught you.
I trust you with my ties. Where the hell does he get off? Where the hell?
I don't know. Are those passports in your handbag, Mrs. Babcock? You're not leaving for the weekend, are you? You're leaving for good. Because you heard they just arrested Wallace Cassidy.
Who?
Fixes a few parking tickets and you think he can talk to me that way? Nobody talks to me that way. Nobody.
Wallace Cassidy.
Stupid man.
He was on the jury when you were being sued 6 years ago.
What are you talking about? Why would we care about somebody on a jury?
Maybe because you knew he was going to confess. Not for murder, for blackmail. Juror number 12 was blackmailing you. He knew that you had murdered your first wife. After Ian Agnew fell off your roof 6 years ago and sued you for negligence, the jury was brought here to visit the scene of the accident. One of them, Wallace Cassidy, wandered off. Most likely he was looking for something to steal. Mr. Cassidy had a gambling problem. He was always in debt.
Oh, God, I can't believe I went out with him. He's not even my type. I felt sorry for that stupid weasel.
Sharona,
What?
we're working here. Mr. Cassidy never did find anything to steal. He found something a lot more valuable. It was the first Mrs. Babcock. He didn't leave without taking a picture and one of her fingers.
We have that picture, and we have the finger. It won't be hard to prove who it belongs to.
He sent you an anonymous note demanding money. You knew it was from one of the jurors, but you didn't know which one. At the time, you didn't really care. Cassidy was small time, and he wasn't asking for much. So you paid him, and you thought that was the end of it. But it didn't end there. Cassidy kept coming back for more. So you decided to kill the blackmailer. But since you didn't know which of the 12 jurors it was, they all had to go, one at a time.
Bastard! Not you.
Sharona, murderers, okay?
Relax, honey. They can't prove a thing. If they could, they would have arrested us as soon as they got here.
That's true. I couldn't prove a thing until I found this. Your shirt sleeve was torn off when you attacked juror number 11.
Can you prove that's my shirt?
No, sir, I can't. But I know someone who can. As soon as I saw this, I had a strange feeling that the killer and I might have something in common. We both use the same dry cleaner.
Mr. Monk, why you bring me here? I gotta close my shop. I'm losing money. You're just my worst customer.
Longest car ride of my life.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ling, but this is very important. Do you recognize this?
Yeah, I know this shirt. I cleaned this shirt. Silk, beautiful shirt. Hanger, no starch. What'd you do to this shirt?
Mrs. Ling, there must be 1,000 shirts like this in the world. How do you know you cleaned this particular one?
You know how? The button, it fall off. I sewed it back on.
The thread is parallel, not crisscross. No one else sews a button on like this.
I told you, Mr. Monk, that's my style. He's always complaining about the buttons. Hey, Mr. Babcock, when I fix this shirt for you, you don't complain, right? Because you're a good customer.
Mrs. Ling, are you certain that this shirt belongs to Mr. Babcock?
Yeah, I'm sure he's a good customer. You come back anytime, Mr. Babcock.
Ma'am, he just killed 11 people.
12. Let's not forget about the first Mrs. Babcock, who I'll bet is buried under that new porch.
Well, he's still a good customer. Not crazy like that Mr. Monk over there.
Mr. and Mrs. Babcock, would you step back inside, please? We'd like to ask you a few more questions. Right this way.
This way.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle.